Hey guys, we're rapidly approaching post-emerge herbicide time across the Midwest. So something we want to talk to you about real quick today is herbicide hangover. So obviously we have to control the weeds. Herbicide is a very necessary tool for us. If we don't control the weeds, we're going to lose a lot of yield due to weed pressure. But herbicide is very stressful for the crops. Okay, so even though these crops can handle and metabolize the chemical, it still requires a lot of energy for them to do that. Okay. And so we are 6 years into having this conversation with our growers about herbicide stress and how to mitigate it. So when we spray a herbicide, it's very common to come back a week, maybe 10 days later and realize, hey, these crops haven't grown very much. They've slowed way down or kind of stopped growth. They've kind of stalled out on us. And that's not good. Okay, so one of the worst things that can happen to any crop once it's up and growing is that it has to stop for any reason. Every time, every day that crop is stalled out or slowed its growth down or stopped growing, we're losing yield. Okay, we think we're losing at least a bushel per day. And that herbicide stress lasts 7 to 10 days, sometimes longer, depending on the environmental conditions. And so it's very important for us to try to mitigate that herbicide stress. So we recommend putting Catalyze in the tank with the post herbicide to minimize that stress. We can really reduce or even eliminate that herbicide stress completely. And if you think about it, losing a bushel a day for 7 to 10 days, if you can get rid of that stress completely or at least cut it in half, that becomes a big deal in terms of ROI. So strongly encourage you guys to consider Catalyze with post herbicide. Again, that post herbicide is one of the most stressful things we do to the crop every year. And we want that crop to keep growing rapidly, close the rows, and keep going and never miss a beat. We can't afford to leave any bushels on the table in a year like this.